I want to really thank everyone for stopping by here. Hi, everyone. I'm Bruce Schwartz, and this is such a serious time. First of all, before I get into the UFOs, let's open our eyes, guys. Let's wake up. Look at this. This crater, this one, and all the other ones are the same shape and form. They have the same 5, 6 different angles that the craters have. The lights, the hue, everything is the same about them. Just the sizes are different. They're all connected. And today we're going to see a UFO. And this UFO, I'm going to explain something to you guys about the shadow. The supposed UFO's shadow is not far away from the craft itself. It's pressed up against the craft or supposed object. So that means that that object could be lower than an actual plane. It could be something on a track on the surface. Listen, the shadows aren't lying. We'll go back and we'll see it in the end of the video. The shadow is pressed up against this object, meaning it would be pressed up against the surface. All the UFOs I'm getting have a shadow very far away from it, far enough, like many lengths away. And the one that I'm going to show you in this video, like the new type I'm talking about to everyone, which is, this is so pressed up against the surface, guys. Even big telescopes, even big observatory telescopes, I assure you, unless they play with the contrast and really try to focus in on that little object, it's not going to be seen because these objects have the same reflectivity as the surface. The craft, or whatever object I'm finding on the surface, the light goes out on it at times and you could lose its whereabouts. But in reality, I'm saying, why is it blinking? Why would something be blinking on the surface? Obviously, possibly to warn others, or when it's driving in the dark, not to be hit if there's a flow of traffic on the surface. This is how I locate them. We could see them cross over these dark areas. But here's the thing. They're so pressed up against these supposed craters that you don't see any lift or movement or any change or in flickering of the light or direction as they go over the craters. They seem to be in a straight line. So obviously, yes, I thought flying. But now, if they were flying, guys, the shadow would not be pressed up against the object. It would be further away. So let's look at the UFO that I recently caught just on the 20th of August 2018. There it is. I worked hard getting this hour up, guys, between intervals of the object disappearing, going over the surface. The shadows, guys, are too close to the object. This object is right on the surface. So it's either coming in for a landing if it's a flying object, or we're looking at USOs, unidentified surface grounded objects, that's for sure. Here it is again, coming up underneath in the darkness. I'll get arrows up. We're looking at it even slower now. Here's the other arrow. Pay attention just at the end. It's all there. You know, as small as it is, that's the thing. You know, people want to see it a lot bigger. Well, it's not going to happen. Not right now. And this is proof, you know. They say that the optics, it's impossible for us to see the surface. Well, there's your proof. We're seeing things pretty small, but not impossible entirely. We can still see. We hear people talking about UFOs and the propulsions, the way they advance their crafts or objects. Well, they really do by spurts and by little flashing lights, which in reality they're far away. Could maybe even be the thrusters like Crow 777 captured. I've been talking a lot about Crow, poor Crow. His ears must be buzzing this week. But of course, it is only inevitable that at one point others will start capturing the same things. Now listen up. This is with a P900, a Nikon P900. I slowed down my footage, I zoomed it up, clarified it, brought the contrast up a little bit, and look what I can see. This is on the edge of the moon, okay? The outer sphere, supposed sphere. We can see these UFOs clear as day coming down like everyone always usually sees them, the bloody lights, right? But they're there, and this is in the P900. Okay, I'm not better than anyone else. It's that I'm dumber than everyone else, taking the time to slow this crap down and to actually see where they are. Do you know how long it took me to find this one? I actually did the whole circle of the moon. Just went around all the way around trying to see what I could see. There they are in X-ray arriving on the surface. Little details, slowing it down and looking. This everything can be proven with the little minute details that people are not even realizing or noticing or taking into consideration. It's all there. You know, we're seeing UFOs arrive on the surface of the moon, and not with big tech guns here. I'm using a Nikon P900. Come on, guys, there. I should really reference who I'm talking to when I say, come on, guys, there. In reality, I'm getting so much support from you, and thanks, everyone. And I know most of you believe this. I'm just trying to reach maybe some people that don't believe it. I mean, this is hard work trying to catch these objects, and they're very beautiful. And why are they beautiful? Because it's secretive, it's hidden, it's unknown, and even considered a conspiracy. But these objects, like you see this craft or light here, will enter this hole and get smaller and disappear. Whether it be a force field or a wavelength that is around the object, that is for sure. We don't know what type of wavelength it is. That's okay. I'm not here to try to confirm which wavelength it is, but I'm more or less trying to show you guys it's real. We are finding unknown, intelligently operated objects on the surface, whether it be someone driving them, whether it be a biological creature. Again, I'm always just throwing that out there. I'm far ahead. I'm far ahead in my research, and I've come to the understanding that anything and everything is possible with the elements and knowledge. The truth about everything we've ever wanted to know about what is going on the surface of the moon is right there in front of us. Accepting and understanding it all cannot be done in one day, and it's all a learning process that we should all do together. So we know they're afraid of us, right? Why would any government hide anything from people if they weren't afraid of something? We are strong, you know. We don't have a voice. No, probably not. But together, you know, even though we're all scattered over this material world, fake illusional world, whatever, real or not. This planet that we live on, we're scattered all over it. And that is one force. You know, we are one force, all of us together. Everyone here on Earth wants to be well. I don't understand how there's even any wars. How are we not all together, you know, trying to find solutions to make things better and to do what we want to do? Because after all, we're born on this planet. Seems to me if you're born somewhere, you should be allowed to do what you want, so long as you're not hurting anyone, right? Some nice close-ups. Look at the colors here, guys, as we zoom up. You know, because of the line of light, we can see these, all the riles, the supposed riles or whatever, the craters, the supposed ejecta basaltic line of flows, ray systems. Well, these can all be seen really well when that line of light is close to it. So you see the line of lightness and darkness showing us the entire moon. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to view my research. Thanks for connecting, everyone. If you want to send me a UFO video that you own the copyrights to, send them to bruceward75acommercial@gmail.com with a short description and your name. Guys, the support that I'm getting from all of you out there in the world is greatly appreciated. Thanks so much for connecting with me, guys. Mark Bradley, my brother, thanks so much for contributing to the channel. But aside from that, hey, thanks for being completely with the channel. You're in the comments, bro. We email each other. You're a supportive friend, bro. And, you know, a lot of people like that are starting to come around here. I can't thank you enough, Mark. I love you, man.